Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. So if you are wondering, I am sitting in my bathroom, but I'm here for a reason. So I am getting ready to do a pretty big change to my bathroom, a bit of a makeover in here. And I know some of you that have been with me for a while will say, you just did a makeover on your bathroom. And I did, but I've lived with it. That's what I always do after you make some changes. You're not married to it. You can sit on it for a length of time, and then after that, if you want to make some changes, then you make some changes. I shouldn't say married, I should say committed, because I take marriage very seriously. I don't want to sound like. So anyway, I'm not committed when I do a makeover. I know me, I always, will be minding my own business, and then it'll just drop in my spirit that I want to change something, and so I do. So I have been living with my bathroom and I love it. I'm going to share with you the elements that I just changed that I'm going to keep, and then I'm going to share with you what I'm going to change. But this, I don't know if it'll be one series or two series. There are really some pretty big things that I want to change. So I don't know. I know that I won't be able to film all the footage in one day. I don't know whether if all the footage is filmed, it'll fit into one video. So if it doesn't, then there may be one or two videos, possibly three, depending on everything that has to be done. But first, let me walk you through the things that I'm going to keep. The floors. Absolutely love the floors. I just redid the floors when I did the makeover before, extended it into the closets, and so I love the look of it, and so going to be keeping the floors, not changing those. The vanity cabinets, I did it it was black, and then I did it over to make it look more of like a stained wood. But I'll be honest with you, when I did it, I lived with it because it just took a lot of work. I needed to get my bathroom done so my husband could have access to this bathroom. We have two other bathrooms, but so he could have access to this bathroom again. And so I lived with it, but I wasn't happy with the finish. I wasn't happy with the splotchiness. I used Retique, and I don't know what happened with the staining process of it, because you guys know I pretty much have my faux wood technique down to a science. But it's a little bit, I thought that I wanted it this dark. It's in Kona, and I love Kona. That is like one of my favorite stains. But I actually want to take it up a little bit lighter. And I also want to even out the splotchiness. And I'll show you what I'm, as I'm talking. I just want to even that out a bit and bring it up a little lighter. So I'm going to be changing that. I'm going to be redoing it all over, doing another paint technique to make it look like faux wood. And it's just going to come out lighter. And I'm just going to like that a lot more. I'm probably going to keep the pulls that I have on the drawers, the hardware, just because I really like it. I like the stain. Not the stain. I like the finish, and I think that it'll look really good against the lighter wood. We'll see. If I don't like it, then they'll get changed too, but that's the plan for now. The countertop. This countertop has been through it. It was the builder grade countertops, and then I did a vinyl over the top of it, and then I took the vinyl off, and I did the countertop refinish, and I did that in the color just a plain white, and I am just not happy with it, you guys. My husband and I share this bathroom, and no offense against my husband, but his side is a little less tidier than mine. I'm cleaned up behind him, but anyway, so I have this product that I'm going to be sharing with you that makes it look like stone on the top, stone pieces in it when you do so. I'll share that with you when we get to that. I know that the the cabinets, I'm going to do them and not on camera. You guys have seen me do the paint finish. I may show you a little bit, but not the whole process, because you've seen me do it before, and I'm not changing anything in that. The countertops, I will walk you through it just because this is a new product. It's my first time using it, and I want you to see me do it and how it turns out. So I will share the countertops with you. Another thing that I'm going to be changing is the mirror. I'm not taking the mirror down. I actually love the big mirror. Contemplated changing them out, but what I want to do is give it a wood frame, and then I bought some wooden appliques that I want to put at the top and in the corners to make this look like the curved mirrors that we're seeing that are so popular, that look like the antique mirrors. So I'm going to be doing that project, and I'll share that with you. Like I said, I bought the wood applique to go on at the top. I'm looking at my light fixture and it comes down pretty far. I don't know if I'm gonna work it out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The light fixture just kind of comes over it. I may have to change that out. But anyway, that's the plan for the mirror. I want to give it that antique look of an old mirror with some wood framing and the wood appliques. So those three things I'm changing over in the vanity area: the cabinets, the countertop, and the mirror. And then I'll do some restyling also on the countertop, changing out some of the decor pieces. Another thing I want to do on the countertop is change storage. I need to change, my husband needs to change. When I did the first makeover, I actually put up these shelves that attach to your mirror. They've got to come down. It looks like a collection of junk after a while, especially on my husband's side. He has all his meds lined up. I mean, I need to change it. So I bought some storage that I'm hoping will fit on the countertop for us to be able to store those objects. Another big thing that I'm going to be doing in here is changing out the shower area. Got to change that out. So what I plan to do for the shower area is I'm actually going to do an arch over the doorway. It's not a door, but it's like an opening that goes into the shower area. And I will show you that. And then I'm also going to take down the shower doors. I've had it with them, you guys. Like, I'm just over it with the shower doors. I've done a makeover on them. I put the grids on them to try to spruce them up a little bit. I haven't found the doors that I want to completely switch it out, and that's not in the budget for me right now to switch out shower doors, because A, I need to find what I like, and then B, there's some other projects that I'm going to be doing that I just going to use the funds on those things instead of changing out shower doors. So, but I am going to take the shower doors down. I'm going to refinish the shower with product, and I'll show you that as we're doing it. So I just want to refinish the shower, and then I'm going to extend a beautiful shower curtain from the top of the shower, from the ceiling to the floor. And so I was able to order the curtain that I'm going to use for that, but the shower liner, I'm actually going to have to fuse two of them together to make it long enough for that. But I'm excited about that project, and I'll take you along with me as I do that. And so the same curtain that'll be in the shower, I'm going to switch out the shears here that I have here by my jacuzzi tub. And I'm also thinking about painting. Right now, this room and the bedroom are both in like a pure white. And if I paint the bedroom, you know, which is probably what will happen, I will want the paints to match. So anyway, warm it up a little bit. But those are my plans. But let me now just walk you through and let you see what I'm changing. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be changing out the coloring on this, on my vanity cabinets. I mean, it's okay for, I mean, I lived with it, but I need to fix it. There's some splotchiness, and I need to fix that. The countertops, I'm going to be changing out these countertops. They are pure white now, but I need to do something. Trust me when I tell you that. Here's the storage situation. There's mine, and then there's my husband over there with all those meds stacked up. And then he's got all this other stuff here, and I need to get him organized. I need to help him get organized. And then here's the mirror. See when I was saying the light fixture comes down, so my applique, I may have to change out the light fixture. My husband's gonna love me. It's just gonna be great. But I'm probably gonna have to change that out. It's got like oval shaped, and I need to get one that's just round, that sits up a little bit higher than that for me to be able to do what I need to do. But we'll see, because I don't want my husband to do any unnecessary work. So gonna make this wood framing around here to make that look nice. These may get painted gold. I'm not really sure. They may stay black. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes as we go along. And then the other thing, ignore all that stuff. This is the opening here that goes to the shower area. I want to put an arch here. I want to arch, so this area is arched. So that's what I plan on doing there. And then you guys, this is the shower. I put the grids on the shower, and I'm over it. I'm just like, the door is not closing good for us anymore, and I just need to. When I did the other makeover, I did change out the shower head and all of that, and so and then all of the other stuff in there, and so it's nice. But I'm going to be refinishing this shower. I don't even know if I want to show you in there. But anyway, going to be switching it out, taking this door down, extending the curtain all the way from the ceiling down to the floor, and I think that it's just going to look really pretty. Those are the things that I'm going to be changing out. Now I want to share with you some inspiration photos of the elements that I'm looking for and how I'd like for it to look, as well as some of the items that I'm going to be using for this makeover. So I won't show you everything because I don't want to spoil everything, but I did want to show you that this is the storage unit that I picked out. I think that it's small enough that it'll fit in the area. It's taped down, so I can't open it. It's small enough that it'll fit in the on our countertop, but it'll look nicer, and it'll just be better organization for us both, my makeups and then all my husband's other stuff that he has. And these are the curtains. These are so pretty, you guys. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to open them and show you. And I've marked them shower, and this one says bath. And the reason I marked them is because the one that goes over the bathtub is not as long as the one that I got for the shower area, because this one is very long because it's going to go from the ceiling to the floor. So I think this one is like 90 inches in length, and I'm not sure what length this one is, but I know that it's not as long as this one. So these are actually curtain panels, but I love using curtain panels for over my shower and tub. I mean, over the tub, because first of all, you just tend to get prettier prints, and they're just really pretty. So these colors are going to be really pretty in the bathroom with the lighter cabinets, and then the countertop that looks like stone. And let me grab the products that I'm going to be using, and I'll show you them again in more detail as I am using them. But this is the product that I'm going to be using on the countertops. This product is by Spreadstone, and it's a countertop finishing kit. It comes in the different steps that you use. This is step 1, the base coat, and then you have the stone coating, and then you do a sanding after that, and then this is your polyurethane lacquer clear coat that goes on the top of it. And so, like I said, I'll take you along with me when I'm doing this project so you can see how it turns out. It turns out beautifully from what I've seen online. So that's what I'm going to. And this kit comes with all of this. It also comes with your paint tray and it has 3 different brush heads that you have on it for the different coats, and then also a brush for painting, and it also comes with sandpaper. And then I'm just going to use this Beckham tub and towel refinishing kit to just refinish the shower, and I got it in the color white, and so I'm just going to use that. And it comes with, you know, all of these products that go with it, a paintbrush, a roller, and all of that stuff. So these are the 2 products that I'll be using in the bathroom, and I'm hoping that everything will go well. So now let's go take a look at my inspiration. So guys, to recap my inspiration for the bathroom, I want to keep the floors. I want to lighten up the vanity. I want to possibly add a new light fixture. I want to put framing around the mirror. And I want to add some other decorative pieces, including a new shower curtain and a new curtain for the tub. Also wanted to show you guys my fall porch and patio makeover. Well, not makeover, but decorating. So I'll just walk through quickly. These are DIY projects. I started with these. They were orange and yellow in color. I ended up taking, and had some vines on them. I ended up taking all of that off. And then I painted them white. And then after I painted them white, I did the I added beads to the middle pumpkin, did every other lump, so to speak, in the pumpkin on the others, and then also did the Harlequin look on top of those, and I think they turned out cute. Added some ribbon to the to them at the base. They're sitting on these pedestals, so I did that. And then I also changed out and hung up my fall sign, and then added some football ribbon to my door flowers basket because it's football season. Then over here I had these pumpkins. They were like a yellowish color. They had been weathered over time, so I ended up doing a paint finish on these to give them more of a look. Cleaned off my chairs, washed my pillows, and then turned on my fountain. So this is how that turned out. So guys, before we go, today is my sister's birthday, so I'm getting ready to bake her a cake, chocolate cake. But I wanted, while I'm in the kitchen, I wanted to show you some of my latest Walmart finds, just in case you want to run over to Walmart or not. I'm not saying that you have to, but I'm just sharing it with you, and I wanted to get it in this video because if you are interested, I want you to be able to go and find these items before it's too late, because you guys know I'll curate stuff, especially when I'm redecorating a room or doing something. I'll buy things as I see them, and then I'll store them away until I get ready to do the makeover, and then I have, you know, gotten the items that I need without having to get everything all at once. I'll budget it out and get a little here and there, and then just store it away, and then when I'm ready, I have everything I need. But anyway, I didn't want to hold off on this because these are new items that are out, and I didn't want you to lose out on a chance to go get them if you are interested in them. Do it based on your budget, okay? So the first thing that I found, Pioneer Woman has the most amazing collection out right now, and this is a part of the collection. This is a 10-quart stock pot with the lid, and I haven't even opened it to. Let me undo it now so you can see. It is just gorgeous. I think this was around $30, I think. $30, $40 for this. But look at the lid and look at the print on this. This is just so beautiful. And I needed a larger stock pot anyway, and I will use this for cooking, but I will also use it for just like sitting on my stove on a daily basis. It is absolutely gorgeous, so wanted to show you that. And then there is also, she has this little mini cocotte with the lid, and let me open this for you as well, because this, after I did my fall decorating, I actually found this one, and I wanted to show it to you before I put it out. But see how it has, it's the little pumpkin, and she has a larger one out for this as well. But I just thought this was so cute. I mean, I have a dish for sugar on my coffee station, but you could use this to store your sugar in, whoa, or just whatever you have. But I wanted to show you that because I will sit this out as well. And this is so cute, you guys, so cute. And then the other thing I wanted to show you was this dried flower vase. Let me get it up close so you can see it. But it has like the dried flowers, and it's the glass vase. And I was looking for it's very thin glass too, so you have to be careful. It's kind of tinted green. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love this. And I was looking for one to put on my desk for my prayer room office makeover that I'm gonna do. So you'll see this again in that video, but it is just the perfect thing. And this is so beautiful. This is by Mainstay. And then let me set it over here. And then another thing that I wanted to show you that I picked up from her collection is this tea kettle. Oh my goodness, it's this beautiful tea kettle from that collection as well. And I have my teapot from the beautiful collection that I use for my tea, but this was so beautiful I could not leave it in the store. So I don't know when I'll be using it to boil water, but in the meantime, I love how it looks here in my cabinet with the glass doors. So absolutely love that. And then the last and final thing, let me get it. Not the last thing. I also wanted, don't let me forget this. They also have these, this is by Better Homes and Garden, but this is the hanging basket, you guys, with the leather, faux leather strap on it. This is so cute for hanging from like a pegboard or from a hook that you could have on your door or somewhere in another room in your home. But I thought this was gorgeous as well. So we have that. And then another thing, let me grab this. She has, again, the Pioneer Woman has this beautiful dishware set. This actually comes in like a sage green and I think a blue. And then she also has a white, off-white collection that she has. But these are stunning. I love the scalloped edge around the top of it. I love the print along the side and the flower in the middle. And then, of course, she has the salad plate to go with it. And then, of course, the dinner plate. And they all have that scalloped edge as well. These look beautiful displayed in my, again, my cabinets with the glass doors on them. I was in the market for some new ones as well. The ones that I had, they were these. Let me show you these. It was this set, and I still like these for like when we're eating out by the pool, in the summer months when we are having like, you know, cooking on the grill. These are great for that. So I didn't get rid of them, but I just didn't want them sitting in my cabinet anymore because they're kind of off, you know, I wanted white to go with the other dishes. So when I found these, I thought they were perfect. They kind of remind me of my dinnerware that I have that I use for Thanksgiving. But these can be used every day or for Sunday dinners. And so I wanted to show you that. So these items, now I will say that when these were like $50, $49.99 or something like that, the dishes, and I got 2 sets because my family's large and I needed enough for 8, and it comes in a setting for 4, and so I got 2 sets. But I will say this, when I bought mine, there were the 2 sets left, and I have not seen them in the store since I bought mine. So hopefully your Walmart will still have them. They have plenty of these, I still see, and like I said, they have the larger one. I've seen where they still have these stocked. You may be able to get these online. In my store, I have not seen this set in my store since they first put them out. And when I got mine, they only had the two boxes left, and I haven't seen them since then. And I have seen where they have this, and they have other pieces to this collection. They have a beautiful glass, the pitcher. They have baking dishes and serveware in this pattern, and everything. So I didn't go overboard because I have so many serving dishes and things like that, casserole dishes and things like that, and I don't need it. And I want to be intentional about what I'm purchasing for my home, and I don't want to just buy stuff to have it. I want it because I'm going to use it. And so I am, going to use the items that I have purchased, but they have other pieces to this collection. And like I said, they have it in a beautiful blue, they have it in green, and then she also has another set that's in white, or off-white. So wanted to share these pieces with you while you can still get them in your store. And so anyway, with that, you guys, I have projects coming up. The next video will start on our bathroom makeover, and then from when I'm completed when I am finished with the bathroom makeover, then I'll do either my prayer room / office, or I will do my bedroom, whichever one of those. I'm thinking maybe the bedroom. Anyway, lots of projects coming up, and I'm hoping that you'll come along with me. You guys, please like, comment, and share the video. It really does help my channel. And yeah, with that, enjoy the little things. It's the little things that give us the sweetest, prettiest little pleasures. I'm off to make a chocolate cake, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.